look what I see way over there. It's the excavator. What's it doing over there? Well, it's the next evening, and look at this. It's all covered up. I'm standing right where that trench was. Remember that big pile of sand, gravel material that was over here? It's all gone. There's just a little pile left, and they got it all covered up. They must have had it inspected today, and they've been busy. And you see, remember those two little pipes? See here? Look at that. That's that flat pole string they use. It's this stuff, man. You can't break this stuff. I thought it was a little wider than that. See, they did the same thing for the electrical. This stuff here, and they've got one in here too. So look at that. They hooked those up the next day. Well, today. This morning, and they ran that through here, ran it all the way down there, and see on that smaller pipe they use these. They use these here, long sweep 90. That's what I call that. Okay, and they ran that down there through the trench, and they covered it all up. Wow, they did a really good job, really good number on that, didn't they? And here they put in one box here that says water, and I'm not sure why they put that right there, but because usually they're right next to the street or something. And see, they actually covered up everything, and they got that pole wire, that pole cable all the way into there. Oh, actually into this right here. Remember, they've got this all filled up. They had to have lifted that up and fished the wire through there, and maybe they got the electrical department out here and all that, and got their fish tape in there. So I don't think they only have the fish line in there, and so they don't have the main long cables that go all the way over to here for the electrical yet. Okay, they moved all their stuff over there. They got this kind of, you know, it's not graded properly just yet, you know, but it's coming along. And it's funny too, remember the camera that was on this electrical panel? I mean, it's still there. I don't want to get too close, but I'm pretty sure it still works. It's kind of up in there, but it used to be powered by a little solar panel over there. Remember, we heard it go off a couple times. I don't know if it's going to go off today or not, but I talked to the general contractor, and he says he gets notified every time I walk by here, and that thing goes off. And so it works pretty good up there. Okay, so the one other thing I noticed, remember they had that water pipe here. Looks like he kind of tagged it because it's kind of gone over here at an angle, and I'm not sure if that's hooked up to the water all the way or not. I thought it was, and maybe it still is, and it just kind of pushed the pipe over a little bit, but they're going to have to, after they get all this wood moved, after they get everything framed, and yes, the framers have not been here yet, then they'll probably dig a trench from here over to where the water comes into the house over there. I don't think they have to go over to here, and we just saw that they put that water container over there, but see, this is water too. See here? Water. Okay, and in any case, I'm not gonna really concern myself too much about that. They've got it figured out. They know exactly what they're doing, and I'm gonna come over here and talk about something else here in a minute. But it's just kind of fascinating how building works at a job site and stuff. And you know, it's just little by little changes every day. And eventually this house is going to be built as soon as these guys get here to frame. See, that's where the water connection is. That's where they're going to go with the water from there, digging a trench all the way over to there. And of course they can't do that until all this wood gets moved and gets formed and all that. Gets framed. I mean, obviously they could, if they really were desperate, they could take that forklift, that big old forklift, move all this wood, you know, over further so that they could get the excavator in here to dig that waterline trench. But hey, that's for another time. It's not really that necessary to get the plumbing water, the main water hooked up, as much as it's important to get all the electrical stuff done like they did now. Okay, to the electrical panel. Doesn't that look kind of funny? That is going to power up this whole entire house one of these days, right? Okay, well, that's all I wanted to show you about that. That's all I got for this time, but I'll be back with more videos, and I'm gonna make one additional video ad that I'm gonna talk about here in a minute. So check that video out too. Of course, it's gonna be in the same place where you're gonna find all these how to build a house on my channel. Go to my main YouTube channel page on YouTube. VideoJoeKnows on YouTube, main channel page, and click on playlists and scroll down to how to build a house. But see, here's the thing. If they were not going to bring this dirt in, let's say that was the level of the ground when they got all done, then obviously this would have to be dug down way deeper, right? But we know that they're gonna fill up at least something, because they're not gonna show this on the outside. There's no reason why they would have the level of dirt at this point all the way along there and then have this bump out and then come up and have it up so high. So the reason why they built this up so high to begin with concrete is so that they could backfill. You see what I mean? All right. So check things out twice. And make sure that you got your plumbing set properly at the outside of your house for whatever codes you live in. That's what I wanted to share with you on this particular video.